Okay, what's up, YouTube? It's your man, Dark Energy, coming to you live. And in today's lesson, we're going to be delving into these people's life right here. A lot of us have seen this picture before, but a lot of us are not aware of these people's lives, what they went through, what their names were. Okay, so I'm going to be using a person's video I came across. All right, so get you a piece of paper and a pen and take notes. So this is the image that we know about. It's called the 19th century Aztec couple, right? A Mexican tribe now practically extinct, but that's a lie. They're not extinct because we're not extinct, okay? And as you can clearly see, that these are Negroes, okay? They have afros, and I have my hair in braids. So if I took my braids out and pick my hair out into the afro, I can dress up just like these people and stick myself right beside them, and I will fit right in with these people. Okay, and these people's names were Maximo and Bartula. Maximo and Bartula. All right, also known as Maximo Valdez Nunez and Bartolo Veliquez. Let's go. And it was also known as the Aztec Lilliputians. And as you can see, I want you to get you a piece of paper. As you can see here, it says here that let me go back. It says the life of the living Aztec children now exhibiting at Barnum American Museum. So you have the Barnabas and Bailey turkeys. You remember that? Let's keep on going. And these people suffered from a condition. They had a condition, and the condition that they had was entitled let me see here. Okay, it says here that they were eventually billed as Aztec children. An elaborate story was constructed of how they were found in the temple of a lost Mesoamerican city. Now, let me see here. I'm trying to find the part where it says that the condition that they had. Here it is. They said they were known as Maximo Valdez Nunez and Bartolo Belinquez were the stage names of two Salvadorian siblings, both suffering from microcephaly and cognitive developmental disability. So microcephaly is a medical condition in which the brain does not develop properly, resulting in a shorter than normal head. Okay? Let's keep on going.
Hey, Shalom family. So today we're going to be discussing these two individuals right here. Most of you have probably seen this image on the internet in the description that are given, regarding these two persons. So, most of us heard and seen that these are supposedly the last so-called, full-blooded Aztecs, right? But have we really done our research to verify all this? And, can we be sure of what we're seeing? Because, first of all, last full-blooded Aztecs, you're still here, so that's false, all right? So I just want to talk about the history, the truth about these two persons.
I'm gonna post this video in my description box so you can watch it and take notes. Okay.
In this video, you know, now obviously they have woolly, curly hair, right, coarse hair, and these people, resemble more a so-called Negro than any modern-day Native American or Aztec of today. All right, and so that's why we've seen this image a lot in certain websites. Like it says here in the description, 19th century Aztec couple, and it says a Mexican tribe now practically extinct by whole Tintosh collection. All right, so we're gonna debunk all this. All right, so again, all right, so these two individuals were also known as the Aztec Lilliputians, or the little people, the little small people. All right, and it says here, like it says in Wikipedia Commons, the Aztec Lilliputians by Hans Kranz, 1853. And this would be a close-up of the image that we just saw, all right, of these so-called last Aztec Lilliputians. Again, as we can see here in the British Library, we see the image here. We see the little small Lilliputians. All right, what does it say? It says the Aztec Lilliputians. All right, from the great and mysterious city of Ishimaya in Central America. All right, we're gonna look into that. Really, huh? We're gonna look into that. All right, in Aztecs, who will appear upon the stage for one night only. All right, and it says. Look at the image right here. It says in the course of the evening, these extraordinary Lilliputians, the Aztecs. All right, so look at the image. All right, you see what they see? So-called Negro. These are so-called Negroes, right? You see them? All right, it says Aztecs will appear and go through their various acquired accomplishments, accompanied by the guardian who will detail the history of these marvelous beings. All right, marvelous beings. All right. And again, the Aztec Lilliputians. You see them right here in this image. Again, over here, so you have them being worshipped, all right, by other Indians. All right, so again, Lilliputians. And this is from the Harvard Theater Collection. All right. Robert Aguirre, who receives his PhD from Harvard, teaches in the English department of Wayne
Fast forward some of this.
State University. Right, that was his Queen's concert room, it says here. All right, so admission, and you see the images. All right.
You can look up some of these images on your own, right? But they really did these people bad. You know what I'm saying? And Barnabas, the Barnum Circus, they were exhibited in human zoos in the 19th century. See that? They were exhibited in human zoos. No different than what they did with Oda Banker. Oda Banker. What did they do to him? They put this dude on display like he was a damn animal. No different. So what really needs to happen is that separation needs to happen from these white people. I'm not being racist. There's no way to be a racist, because that's just like saying somebody who's a scientist. A scientist is somebody who loves to study science. A biologist is somebody who loves to study biology. I say a psychologist is one who studies psychology. A racist would be someone who studies someone's race. So these Europeans, these white people, these albinos, in terms of speaking about racism, they study your race. They are studying our race. Okay? We've proven this already. Let's keep on going.
What are they showing you right here? They're showing you so-called Negroes as Indians, right? All right.
See that? So-called Negroes as Indians. Okay? And let me play this clip for you real quick. I'm gonna post that in my description box so you can check that out. right? So I want to play this clip for you, um, and listen to what this man says. I got some more information coming out. So you have the James Baldwin debate, right? This took place in 1965, right here.
Another.
And I want to go right here.
Everyone's reaction to this proposition has to be the question of whether or not civilizations can be considered as such equal, or whether one civilization has the right to overtake and subjugate and in fact to destroy another. Now what happens when that happens? Leaving aside all the physical facts which one can quote, leaving aside rape or murder, leaving aside the bloody catalog of oppression, which we are in one way too familiar with already, what this does to the subjugated, the most private, the most serious thing this does to the subjugated, is to destroy his sense of reality. It destroys, for example, his father's authority over him. His father can no longer tell him anything because the past has disappeared, and his father has no power in the world. This means, in the case of an American Negro, born in that glittering republic, and in the moment you are born, since you don't know any better, every stick and stone and every face is white, and since you have not yet seen a mirror, you suppose that you are too. It comes as a great shock around the age of 5 or 6 or 7 to discover the flag to which you have pledged allegiance, along with everybody else, has not pledged allegiance to you. It comes as a great shock to discover that Gary Cooper killing off the Indians when you were rooting for Gary Cooper, that the Indians were you. It comes as a great shock to discover that the country, which is your birthplace, and to which you owe your life and your identity, has not in its whole system of reality evolved any place for you. Reality evolved any place for you to allegiance, along with everybody else.
He's talking about the United States flag. We pledge it when we are in school. When we go to school, we pledge allegiance to the United States of America flag, right? Okay.
Has not pledged allegiance to you. It comes as a great shock to discover that Gary Cooper killing off the Indians when you were rooting for Gary Cooper, that the Indians were you for Gary Cooper, that the Indians were you for rooting for Gary Cooper, that the Indians were you. It comes as a great shock that the Indians were you. It comes as a great shock to discover that the country, which is your birthplace, and to which you owe your life and your identity, has not in its whole system of reality evolved any place for you. The disaffection, the demoralization.
Let me stop there. Let's keep on going.
So, again, Lilliputans, they're showing them right here being worshipped. They're little guys right here. All right. So, the last Aztecs, right? All right, so take a look at these last Aztecs. This is from the Welcome Collection. All right, and we're going to learn that these two people were called Maximo and Bartola, all right? Maximo and Bartola, all right? The Aztecs, all right? So just zoomed in a little bit so you can see what they're portrayed as here. Zoom in some more. As you can see, what are these? These are so-called Negroes, right? Look at their afros. Look at their afros. Look how they're depicted here. Again, see them right here. They were brother and sister, actually, and they were always depicted as, you know, we'll read, you know, they try to marry them and, you know, show them us as a couple, all right, exhibit them, all right, but you see what they look like? See they're froze, all right? More images of them, all right? As you can see here, who are these people? Who's this guy? Is that Barnum and Bailey? P.T. Barnum?
We got Barnum, Bailey. here's right here. Phineas Taylor Barnum, right? He was an American showman. Here he is right here, P.T. Barnum, right? He was a member of the Connecticut House of Representatives, okay? And he had a circus. He's the founder of the Barnum and Bailey Circus. And remember that movie just came out, the Barnum Circus movie, right? So you have Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey. See, people go to these shows and they don't know the history behind what these people do. And these are white people. These are Europeans. The circus, Williams, elephants arriving, right? This is what Europeans do. They go into nature, take nature out of their habitat, put them in cages, and put them up for display, and have them do tricks. And if they don't do the tricks right, they won't feed the animals. I mean, who gives you the right to do that? Let's keep on going.
All right, so you see the coarse hair, the afros, you see? All right, the so-called Aztecs, all right? What we're going to see about that. We're in the Massachusetts Historical Society, founded in 1791, right? It says that's their website. It says Extraordinary Living Wonders, the Aztec Children, because they were also known as the Aztec Children in Boston, all right? This is from Mary Fabisuski, senior catalogger. All right, just want to read.
Let me fast forward some of this.
Let me just show you this image first, all right? This Extraordinary Living Wonders, on exhibition for a few days only at Copeland Building, 186 Washington Street, corner of Franklin Street, all right? Look how they depict it, all right? See how they're depicted with the temples and the mounds and pyramids behind them. It says the wonderful and world.
It's just making fun of us. These are so-called Negroes. These are the so-called Indians, the Aboriginals, the so-called black men that's in the United States, that's living in North America, South America, Central America, all over.
Renowned as understood by those having resulted in the discovery of the idolatrous city of Ichi, the Aboriginals, the so-called Negro girl, all right? But are these Aztecs, or is this story true? Are about them being of a special priest, sacerdotal, or the last full-blooded Aztecs? All right, let's look into this. So we're in the American Journal of the Medical Sciences, the one we just read about in the other article from the Massachusetts Seminole Travel.
Like I said, I'm going to post this in my description box for you to check it out on your own. Okay? Let me get out of this. I'm going to post that in my description box. Okay? And they were known as the Aztecs Lilliputans. All right? And here's the images. And they were also known as the Pinheads. Okay? All right? Right here. That document that guy was reading on the video. Aztecs Lilliputans. Okay? Aztec children. They were not children. They had a condition. They had a cerebral growing condition. All right. Okay. This is history that we need to know about. This stuff is not being taught in school. And you heard it from James Baldwin. He said that the Negroes are Indian.
Indians, when you were rooting for allegiance, along with everybody else, has not pledged allegiance to you. It comes as a great shock to discover that Gary Cooper killing off the Indians, when you were rooting for Gary Cooper, that the Indians were you. It comes as a great shock to discover that the country, which is your birthplace.
Martin Luther King said it. Malcolm X said it when he talks about the Pilgrims. When you go to the Geneva Bible, right? You go here to the Geneva Bible, they tell you, clear as day, right? The Pilgrim's Bible, okay? They brought this Bible to America on the Mayflower. See that? It was one of the Bibles taken to America on the Mayflower, and they called America Tameri. So as I put these videos out, I'm constantly doing research myself, and when I come across someone's videos, I give them credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? Because none of this stuff is like, oh, he's the person who discovered this. No, it's just information that someone has came across that's been written in book format. You know what I'm saying? And they have put it out for educational awareness. You know what I'm saying? But you have people on here that says, oh, you need to give credit where you need to he's the one who discovered this. He's the one who brought this out first. Well, what did they get? What did they learn it from? From a book. Okay? Yeah, so it's just a quick synopsis, you know what I'm saying? So I want you to check this out. How they did these people wrong, right? They named these people this stuff, right? But they were Negroes, they were Aboriginals. And you see they have afros, woolly hair. These are so-called African American Negroes. Okay? I've already showed you that they were studying black people's DNA. And one of my subscribers put me onto another website to check out. What is it called? America. Let me hurry up. Yes. Okay. Website called America is the Old World. I'm going to post that in my description box so you can read this. He has tons of information on here. Tons of information. Like here, when you click on this, it says this is Carlos Marquez. He says the Negro type is seen in the most ancient Mexican sculptures. The Negroes figure frequently in the most remote traditions of some American pueblos. It is to this race doubtlessly belongs to the most ancient skeletons, distinct from the red American race, which have been found in various places from Bolivia to Mexico. It is likely that we repeat America was a Negro continent. So you don't come from Africa. If you want to talk in technical terms of where you come from, he just told you. He said America was a Negro continent. America is a Negro continent. But we're not just from America. We all over the goddamn place. That's just one man. He's an ethnologist and botanist, military general, historian. What did he say? Dr. Nicholas Leon. Extinction of the original Negroes during the time of the Spanish conquest and the memories of them in the most ancient traditions induce us to believe that the Negroes were the first inhabitants of Mexico. You have you have Central America, right? South America, Mexico. Come on now. So I'm gonna post this in my description box. You can check this out. I'm gonna come back and post up another video. Okay? Till then, I say peace. See you in the next one. Thanks for listening and watching.